Hello, my crafty friends. From on top of my pile of stuff, this is my first go through stuff and get rid of stuff video. Um, I've got all my water soluble media. I think this is all of it on here. Now I've already given Hannah a um, a box of watercolor brush pens and a bunch of watercolor pencils. So I've already destashed those. They're not leaving the house, but they're leaving my studio and they're leaving my possession. So I'm good with that. The other thing I'm probably going to give her is this case. I want you to look at the watercolors that I've got in here. Okay, let's do it this way. These two stayed pretty good, but the rest of them are just kind of breaking up and they're falling apart. And so these two were from a different kind of watercolor paint that we bought, and we just put them in here. So there's definitely a difference. And what's in here right now, except for these two I'll probably take out and keep somewhere else because I do like those. But I'm going to give her this case, and she can dump those out or do whatever she wants to with it to use. So that's one that's leaving the studio, but technically it's staying in my possession. These two, let's see if there's room in one of these to put them in, because I know I'm keeping these. I really like them. I can just set them right there. Might could fit one of them in there. Yeah, almost. Let's see if we can. I like to kind of separate these up because they end up transferring to each other. So I could do this if I want to. Anyway, I've got a place to keep them. And I know I'm going to keep these because I really like these. These are Prima Decadent Pies and Shimmering Lights, and I really enjoy using those. So I'm going to keep those. But what is in here that I know I'm not going to keep are these right here. And these are Staedtler from Hobby Lobby, $19.99 at Hobby Lobby. And I'm not sure where that one went, but the rest of them are all in here. And I am going to get rid of these. I think they're probably fine if you just want to put a little bit out and use it. But if you want to put them in a palette and let them dry and use them from the palette, like I did in that one up there, they don't work very well for that. So it depends on what you're using them for. Hannah has got some better ones now, so she didn't want these either. I did ask her if she wanted them before I got started. So those are going to go. And I need a place to pile gonna go stuff. Oh, I'll just put it right back there for now. I know those are going. And then these are, oh, there's some more pans. I need to keep those. These are Artist Loft watercolors. It was a little set. And these are going to go too. And the reason I'm letting go of those all so easily is because for Christmas last year, my brother got me these. And I like these much, much better. And they were not terribly expensive. They say they're professional, but I don't know that they really are. But they're a Shinhan professional watercolor, it says. But there's 30 colors, and I really like these. And that's what I've got in this palette here. And I'm enjoying those. So those I'm gonna keep. So I'll put those in the keep pile, along with the Decadent Pies and Shimmering Lights. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Gotten rid of 2 things, kept a few things. Okay, what's in here? Oh, I need something where I can actually test stuff, I guess, to make, like these pens, to see if they work. Right here. Let me get a piece of paper. I'm not going to use anything fancy. Let's see if I've got something just sitting here that's... Okay, this is mixed media paper, so we'll use it. And then I've got these pens here. I don't want to accidentally give somebody something that doesn't work, so we'll test them. That one looks gross. We're throwing it away. That one works good. I think these were from Dollar Tree. No, these are Crayola. These right here. And they work really pretty good. I might ought to keep those. Let's see if there's another one. There aren't very many colors in them. The downside to those. But I am really trying to get rid of stuff, so I don't need to keep everything just because it works. Okay, so there are 5 of these. I'm going to put them back in here because that's easy. Okay, these are really, they say brush tip marker, but it's really a felt kind of tip. And obviously, that one, these are not. Well, that one works okay. I guess I'll throw it in there. If they work, I'll stick them in with the others. If they don't, I'll throw them away. That one picked up some paint. See if we can get it to get rid of that. Okay, that one's all right. That one's okay. They're not as flexible as other brush markers, but they do work. Not that one. Not that one. That one's all right. That one's okay. Okay, these are going to go in the get rid of pile. And now I've got some, and I have another, what did I do with those? Another set of water crayons. Let me pause a second, see if I can. Okay, I don't know where they are. But if I find them, those I'm going to get rid of because I've got 3 different kinds. And I think I like these 2 a little better than those. But I need to test these out to see which ones I like the best. These are Reeves. I think these are water soluble. We'll find out here in a second. Yeah. Okay. And the only thing I might use something like this for is if I wanted to, outline something that was water soluble. And then color it in with watercolor or something. I don't know. But I've got those. Right now, I'm not sure what I think about those. And then I've got these. And I bought these a while back, a long time ago when I was teaching art class for homeschool kids. Okay, I need some water here. Okay. you can see these brush markers are water soluble too. Oh, the test for me is always the reds, because it seems like the reds have the worst pigments, or they're the hardest to get good, maybe I should say. Okay, I think they're probably pretty equal. These, the Staedtler and the Reeves are probably pretty equal. These come in a nice little container. They're easy, so I'm going to keep those. Where's my keep pile? Okay. So these I'm going to get rid of. Okay, I think I'm doing pretty good here. Let's dry this off a little bit. Alrighty. Now then, I've got these sets. This is Crayola. And this is Praying. And then these are Daler Rowney. And let's just play with them a little bit. I think these are really chalky, which is not my favorite thing for watercolors. But let's just get a little water on it. Let it sit there a minute. I do like the way they're packaged. But there's just a huge difference between these. And I think it's the chalkiness on these that I don't really care for. I see a lot of people use them, and I hoped I would love them, but I just don't. I don't hate them, I just don't love them. So I think, even though I've only used these like one time, I think these are going to go too. Because I go to the same things all the time, so I might as well just be honest about it. See, the Crayolas, I just think the Crayolas are pretty. I like the Crayolas, I like the Prayings. Of the cheap watercolors that you can buy, I just don't think you can beat these. Even though they look kind of messy. And I tell you what happened here. I sprayed them down with soapy water. That's why they had that weird, like, white stuff on them. When I first opened them, I thought it was mold, but it's not. It's that soap from that soapy water. My soapy water mistake. But they still work pretty. Okay. So I think I'm going to keep the Praying and the Crayola because I do like those. Okay. So these go in the keep pile. And I've got these brush pens, and for what they are, I like them pretty good. I'm definitely not going to try to replace them with something else, so I'm going to keep those. I'm not even going to try them out. I know what those are like. And in here, I've got watercolor pencils. Let me go zoom in just a little bit. And I like those pretty good. These are Artist Loft. They're nothing fancy, but I like them. So we'll keep these. Let's go ahead and go to these. These are my mica color. I actually got these on eBay. These are interference colors, and these are metallic colors. And I really like those. So I'm going to keep those. Yeah. And now that I think about that, I'm remembering that I got a, I won this set from Rosie at Creative Wings, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's just not quite as many of each one. But you've got the metallics and the interference. I think that's right. Okay, these don't say they're interference, they just say they're metallic. So maybe since I've got these, they look, I think some of these are interference. Okay, let's just get a black piece of paper and see. Well, we'll do them right here on this spot. Oh, those are beautiful. They're shimmer for sure, but they don't look interference to me. I'll show you the difference. Let's pick something that's similar. You can tell a big difference. The color of these really stands out on the dark. Let me show you another one here. You see how that looks like a, from one angle it looks pink, and from the other angle it looks blue. So I think I want to keep the interference ones. But I've got these lovely metallic ones, so I think I can let these metallic ones go. Okay. I'm doing good. I'm so proud of myself. I'm actually getting rid of some stuff. Yay! Yay me! Okay. These are, I think these are Twinkling H2Os. And I'm probably not giving these enough time to sit to show you how pretty they really are, but they're pretty. These are by Color Art, and these are also by Color Art. These are Primary Elements. So these have a binder in them. So they're like watercolor paints with a binder. These do not have a binder in them. And so you use them differently. You kind of sprinkle them out there, and then you can use them like that. Which is fun. I love that. Or you can add this acrylic medium and make sprays out of them. Or you can mix this in with a little bit of it and just mix it up with it a little bit. And then they're permanent. They become permanent if you use that with them. So I actually won those primary elements when she was doing a giveaway, and they're beautiful too. I love those. So yeah, 1 tablespoon of the solution and 1 or 2 scoops, and a scoop would be 1/8 of a teaspoon of the primary elements in 2-ounce bottle of water, and then fill the rest with water. And that's how you make your sprays. And these spray bottles are not the best, but they make pretty sprays. So I want to keep both of these because I really like them. I need something better to put these in, probably. I had something else. What was it? Here we go. I don't know why I didn't put them back in this when I took them out of it. I took them on a trip packaged in this, and then when I got home I took them out and used them, and then probably because I set this down somewhere and I couldn't find it. But anyway, so I'll put those in that. That takes up a little less room than this box, so you can use that box to store something else in or to ship something. Okay, and I do want to keep both of those. I also have these brushos, and I really like those. They're also sprinkle them, and they have different pigments in them, so it's not just one color, which makes them a lot of fun too. So I definitely want to keep those. Haven't played with them in a while, but I love them. These are some that I made for myself before I got the brushos, and you can see on the little circles what they look like. They're really pretty, but these are made out of wool dyes and cotton dyes. So these are fun, and you can use them just like, let me turn this around here. Oh, sorry. Good grief. They're not made to do this. Sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see that. They're not made to do this, so they don't do it quite as well as the brushos. But they are fun, and I used them a lot before I got the brushos. But so if somebody wants these, I'll send them to you if you'll pay shipping. So I'm getting rid of those. Goodness. Now then, once again, I have some gelatos, and then I've got these. And Now I'm wondering where my gelatos are. I think they were also in a bag like those brushes. These have 12 different colors. And they're, you know, just water soluble pigments, just like gelatos. It's pretty much exactly the same thing. I think they work pretty much just as good. In my book, they work just as good. Here's a gold one. You don't even have to use water, you can just rub them. I need to find the gelatos. I don't use these very often either. That's another mostly I use these when we get a prompt for them playing the prompt games. So I actually think I'm going to let these go too. I got these at the thrift store for $2. I'm going to put them in my go pile because I don't use them, and I've got some gelatos somewhere. If I'm gonna, I'll keep those if I find them. If I don't find them, obviously it hasn't bothered me too much not to have them because they're still gone wherever they are. And the last thing I've got are my Inktense blocks, and I'm not getting rid of these. So I wish I had pencils. My daughter has the pencils. The pencils are really cool, but I like these too. So I'm going to keep those. Okay, so there's some fun paper. Let it run. So there's that. And see if those dried. What was I going to do next? Oh, okay. These are what I've got. And then these few little brushes. So, if you want these and you're willing to pay shipping, you want to throw in a little extra, that'd be great. If you don't want to throw in a little extra, I'm fine with just paying shipping. I just don't want to have to pay to send them to somebody. So if y'all want these, email me. My email is in the description box below the video, and let me know. And then we'll talk about how you can get money to me to pay for shipping. And then if nobody wants them, then I will donate them someplace. But y'all are my besties, and so you have first choice. I'm proud of myself. I got quite a bit of stuff here to get rid of, so that makes me feel good. God bless you. Bye-bye.